Lisa breathed heavily. She didn't want Roy to know about her condition, so she turned around and left. But before she could take a few steps, she suddenly fainted. Luckily, Roy was able to get her to the hospital in time. She was taken to hospital in time to save her life. Lisa knew she couldn't hide it anymore. She had to tell Roy everything. She had pulmonary hypertension. It could come on at any time and be life-threatening, so she couldn't accept Roy's love. She didn't want to be a burden to others. Roy said he didn't care about that. If he's sick, he'll get treatment. He wanted to stay and take care of Lisa. Lisa got well before thinking about their future together. Lisa didn't say. She didn't dare to say that the disease was incurable. She kicked Roy out of the ward. She didn't want him to see her vulnerable side. 10 years of her life were already half over. Now she might only have 4 more years to live. Lisa's illness began to worsen. The medication she had been on was no longer working. She often collapsed suddenly. To prevent Lisa from getting hurt, her father had thoughtfully installed handrails in the house. Her sister also contacted a hospital abroad. They say they can do lung transplants there. With any luck, she might be able to find a donor. But her family's good intentions put an invisible pressure on Lisa. It was as if she was being reminded all the time that she was dying. The weight of her love was too much for Lisa to bear. Her family was about to sell their house to pay for her treatment. She didn't want to drag her family down any further. The father was speechless. For him, his daughter was his life. How could he give up like that? The mother covered her chest and cried her heart out. We all understand. It was futile to do anything now. Lisa went to the restaurant alone. She ate what the doctors wouldn't let her eat. It wasn't that she was giving up on herself. She just didn't want to. She was dying, but she couldn't taste the goodness of the world. She was in love with Roy, but she's afraid to accept his confession.